Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Tech This Week. My name is Apalak and today is a special one. Today is our 100th episode. Thank you for pairing me with me over the past so many weeks. Uh, Today is a week of reflection. Thank you, a big thank you to all of you who've listened to me, been with me all through these weeks. So, like I said, so the past 99 episodes, we've delved in the world of technology, of course, dissecting the news, sharing our insights. So, today I thought we could take a moment to look back on our journey from where we began to where we are today. So, when we started tech this week, our goal was simple: to analyze the latest happenings in the world of tech and provide a take on that. We aim to stay tuned to the core of Think's ideology, which was to democratize information around technology. But I guess the ever-changing landscape of technology meant there was never a dull moment. Each week brought in new developments, innovations, and challenges, which all of, in some way or the other, impacted our life in more ways than one. And there's always something to learn, something at times to unlearn, and keep our discussions fresh and engaging. In fact, because it's been so long, 100 episodes is a fair bit of time. So, we also covered a plethora of topics. So, if you recount, we probably started our journey exploring how 5G could potentially have a huge impact and in the implication of private players entering the space. And then we had a discussion around the complexities why cash remains a staple in India despite the advances in digital payments, and we dive also into the future of India's cashless aspiration. Is it possible? Is it not possible? What are the reasons behind that? We've also invested several sessions on generative AI. So, in one of the few areas was, generative AI's potential to fundamentally alter stock market landscape, offering a unique perspective into the potential use cases of generative AI, and showing it to the world how pervasive generative AI is. But we've also not contained ourselves into only what good technology brings in. We've also tried to dissect whether it's better to first enter the market or focus on flawless execution, bringing into perspective the challenges and opportunities of both the strategies. And recently, we've tried to address pressing challenges in the tech space, starting from how ethics and security issues have become extremely critical to how technologies could be used to manipulate elections. So we've never fixated ourselves on a particular tech area. It was always about covering what was relevant and how we could offer a unique analyst take on any topic. Sometimes opinion, sometimes prediction. And when you predict, there are often chances we can go get it completely wrong, but probably got it right at certain points. I'll recount a few if I can. So, for instance, we've covered the potential challenges faced by elections in India and how technology could be used to alleviate these concerns. So, when the general elections took place, many of the challenges became evident for all of us to see, highlighting the importance of our discussion. Then we also emphasize on the need for regulating emerging technologies, and since then we see there has been a significant push towards creating regulations around crucial technology areas, underscoring the growing importance that they have online. Like I said, we have also always had a focus on discussions around what is important and the area of ethical issues surrounding generative AI, which were, in my opinion, right in the right point of time. Today, we see these conversations have become mainstream, reflecting the foresight which we could bring to the table. We've warned about the darker side of technology, including the rise of deepfakes and modern cyber threats. Recently, these issues, as you are all aware, have become more prevalent, validating our earlier concerns and the importance of addressing them. So, because we've covered a fair bit of gamut of tech areas, there's some lessons that we've learned through the process. Probably I'll reflect five key themes that came out. First, the relentless, pace of change. So as you're aware, innovation is happening faster than ever, continuously reshaping the industries and everyday lives. We've explored how companies struggle to keep up with the pace, often finding themselves reactive rather than proactive, and unfortunately sometimes collapsing as well, simply because they weren't able to keep pace with the change that brings about with technology. We've covered a lot on generative AI, right? Several episodes, in fact, purely because of its pervasiveness, right? Judging by the rapid uptake and how every new innovation today somehow is in generative AI, I think it's fair to assume that the technology growth is only going to be exponential going forward. Then we have shifting consumer behavior, right? It's not a new fact that technology can influence consumer behavior, but the extent to which it is impacting today's consumer behavior is unprecedented. From social media to e-commerce to general elections, like we said earlier, consumer behavior is constantly being influenced by technology, highlighting the need to control it, and there has to be a control mechanism to counter the adverse effects as well. Last but not least, like I said, when we speak of technology and its far-reaching implications, it's very important that we focus on the impact and the responsibility of using technology. Because the societal impact of technology is profound. And through our discussions, we've understood the need for responsible innovation. Whether it's regulating emerging technologies or addressing ethical dilemmas, the goal is to ensure technology benefits all of humanity. So that leaves us at a point of thought. What lies ahead as far as Tech This Week goes? So when we started Tech This Week, it was never about reaching 100 episode or 200 episode. But as we celebrate this small milestone, I'd like to thank each one of you for being part of this journey. Your feedback, be it positive or otherwise, only shows that our content has reached you and somewhat it mattered to you. So as we look ahead, I can only promise that we continue to do what we have been doing and probably try to do it better basis your feedback, right? We'll continue to explore the stories that matter, ask the relevant questions, and if required, ask the tough questions and provide a unique perspective on the ever-changing tech landscape. Thank you once again for being part of the journey, and I hope you're part of this journey going forward. Thanks a lot once again. Have a great week ahead. Bye for now.